Welcome to the third and final stage of the Fit Show Sales Professional of the Year competition. We've searched the country from top to bottom, and the final stage happens in this house. Salespeople are going to come in and do the presentation as they would normally, except we'll be watching. What we're assessing is how he performs in the 5 basic steps.
You could actually do it here, but...
I mean, I would recommend it, being Sash.
He did talk a little too quickly for me, trying to get all the information across as quickly as possible.
He sold it with least pressure.
He allowed you to buy.
Yeah.
Allowed me to buy.
And didn't get in the way.
What's your opinion?
I'm not allowed to say
What did you think of his design?
He chose it.
So you don't want much frame showing, you want to put it back.
But he was very keen on his way, wasn't he?
Yeah.
As opposed to being neutral.
Very friendly.
So if you had to score him out of 10, what would you score him?
I don't think it'd be any more than 6. I could have gone to town on why I wanted it, but that didn't come up at all.
To me, I'm trying to talk myself out of a sale, but there's nothing wrong with the PVC.
It'd be handy for the upstairs view.
Yeah.
And I missed that one.
Yeah.
So the different styles that we've got are obviously your standard PVC, the storm window, which is obviously it's a PVC window, but what they do, they mechanically joint the outer frame, so it looks more like a timber window.
Oh, right, yeah.
Obviously we've got the timber window.
Yeah.
What about the quality that he showed you? Would you say that you were thinking, wow, that's good quality, and that'll do exactly what we want, or do you think he was just saying
The sash
standard?
window, I think he could have played on that a lot more because that was the best window.
So what you do, obviously you flick it up and down. See these 2 buttons here?
All right.
Push those in,
So I said, all right.
and it drops in so you can clean it.
Right.
So you can clean it.
And he could have perhaps even played on the fact that it wasn't that much more expensive than the casement.
Then this one does exactly the same.
Look at that.
So then you can get your hand
they've
in.
done.
Yeah, they have.
That just reeks money.
Well, again, let's price it up
Yeah,
and see
Yeah.
what you think, what
Yeah.
your thoughts are on it. Whatever you want to price for, we'll price for.
Yeah.
Could have perhaps.
See, all the features that window had, tilt here so you can clean it, etc.
Yeah.
Said it might be dearer, but look at the advantages
you
you
couldn't
got with that
really
window.
relate it to your needs, could he?
No.
Because he hadn't found out what your problems were.
Exactly, a big house,
Yeah,
window cleaners, can't get them it back.
yeah.
I mean, he did comment on about the cleaning, didn't he?
Yeah,
Whether or not one
but it
was-
didn't sort of feed off it.
No.
Even though
Yeah.
it's more expensive window,
Yeah.
he just didn't feed off it. And why it was more expensive, it's because X, Y, Z.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10. What about the quality of the product itself and matching the quality of the sealed units or the type of sealed units in the frame to your condensation and...
So you were talking about condensation. We can reduce that, hopefully cut it out for you.
Right.
You're talking about cold. It's a high-performance sealed unit. They measure heat loss in U values. The lower the U value, the less heat passes through a window. The U value of a single glazed window like this is 5.9. U value of a double glazed window is 2.8, so more or less twice as efficient. The U value of our glazing is 1.1, so it's equivalent to quadruple glazing.
Right.
The way we achieve that is by having a low conductivity space bar, as I explained, so you don't get the cold passing through, which again reduces the likelihood of condensation around the edge of the window.
In other words, he found out where you itched more, I think more than others from what you've said.
Yeah. Yeah, coming years ago, we had a smaller house with some double glazing fitted, not in a period property.
Yes.
Lots of glass was broken, taking the glass,
Yes.
the single glazing out.
Absolutely, and when I measure the windows, I'll explain how we take the windows out to avoid those sorts of situations. We have a British Standard kite mark on our workmanship.
Right.
So we have an independent endorsement And in our industry, there are around about 13,000, would you believe, companies that install windows and doors.
Right.
That's a staggering figure. Out of that, there are only about 40 companies that have achieved the kite mark on their workmanship.
And then he scratched exactly where you itch. From my observation, did it feel that way?
Yeah.
But what it actually means and what it will mean for you is better sealed unit performance.
Right.
So you won't get the cold spots that you get with windows, because glass conducts heat. The cold comes through, falls off the glass, and you generally feel it on your neck, and most people get a sort of shiver when they're sitting near a single glazed window in the winter.
Yeah, and he wasn't too sort of...
He didn't badmouth anyone either.
No.
No.
He made a point of saying,
Yeah.
as good as, or he didn't badmouth any company. He didn't mention any company until I said, is that Pilkington Glass?
Yes.
And he said, no, it's someone else.
Yeah.
As good as. So is that a Pilkington product or?
No, it's a manufacturer called Saint-Gobain, who are a very large glass manufacturer, competitor of Pilkington.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So he didn't badmouth Pilkington, even though it wasn't his glass.
Both good companies, both produce excellent products.
And did he achieve the goal of demonstrating the quality of the product? Were you left, because the goal is for you to feel, wow, that is quality, I would just love to have that if we could afford it. That's the goal of that step. Did he achieve it?
Yes.
Inside, but just the quality of the brass.
Quality, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I like those.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. And you can see a genuine difference between that and others.
Yes.
Differentiating a real difference.
Yeah.
There's timber windows and timber windows, and a joinery window is very, very different to an engineered system.
Yeah.
Engineered so it won't warp or twist. But the other thing is the paint coating that we can achieve in our factories is second to none.
Yeah.
Reliable, low maintenance, looks good. And when you do recoat it, it's like having a whole set of new windows.
Right. Yeah, without seeing the other product that he couldn't show us, which was a PVC,
Yeah.
because he was pushing us down the wood route.
Yeah, and he didn't have a sample to show you, but then he does, his process is 3 visits minimum, because he has a showroom with all those products, including PVC.
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult to explain, which is why when you pop into the showroom, I'll show you examples of both. And I'm pretty sure you'll be aghast at what you see.
Right.
So when you went to the showroom, it actually show you the features of the sliding. So it's more of a, not, selling here and now, but taking you through a process. So a scale of 1 to 10? The product demonstration, it wasn't too much, wasn't too little, but did you get the feeling that's good quality? I'd be happy with that quality.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We make our own box sash vertical sliders.
Right.
We actually make all our own double glaze units. So everything's been done in-house.
Right.
So if anything does, people that buy them in, which if you get any problems with them, they've got to go back to the manufacturers.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't touch them themselves.
Yeah.
We've got everything in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
And
didn't
that's the
sort
goal,
of
isn't
like...
it? So you achieved the goal.
Without shouting about it.
Yeah, without shouting about it.
You make this.
We actually fabricate them, make them. We fabricate the glass. It's all Pilkington K glass.
Yeah.
You've got the low cycling gasket. Everything's internally glazed for security.
Because selling isn't telling. It's all about customers getting it without you telling them.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah. Go on.
Turn.
Oh, it is, really.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's all about the... That's it. I got it. I got that.
Yeah.
And a funny sort of way.
Yeah.
I must be pretty confident with.
I got confident in our installation team. Surveyors, surveyors first, installation team, we're confident in them because we know we don't take deposits. So we'll be happy with what we will do first.
It's a big point, though, isn't it?
It is.
Out of 10?